Welcome back to Lightyear Frontier. This is Weeza, and all of these planets are hungry, and it is still our job to feed them. So we are going to continue on with upgrading our mech and continuing to work on our farm. We did quite a bit in the last episode. In this one, we're going to start off by doing something that we needed to do that I totally forgot about. We need to build a grinder, which luckily we have the resources to do it. It takes up a little bit of space. I'm not really sure where the best place is to put this. I'm going to put it over here because why not? But one thing that this thing does is, one, as you can see, it has new recipes. We can create the sand and the red crystals here. I do not have, oh wait a minute. It only takes rock to do this. Okay, cool. But we do have the red crystal. And this is something that we definitely need to start producing too. So it will start unlocking different items. For instance, I believe for upgrades and everything else that we're going to need, the red crystal is fairly important. So we're going to have to go around and get those. Oh my God, look how big this vial is. This is hilarious. So this is how we get sand. Fantastic. So now we can actually start doing a little bit of other things. So let me go ahead and do a little bit of a grind and see how we can process that noxious spore and get some rock so we can go ahead and get more sand, because we can start leveling up a couple other items and right now. So I've actually been putting a few things together here for the generation of clay and other items. And one thing that I have noticed since I have upgraded my house and created some decorations and such, I keep getting this boon, the little tree that keeps popping up. I wasn't quite sure what it was, but it actually is a chance to get additional resources whenever you harvest anything. But what we're going to do right now, which is a big part of leveling up, is we're going to go ahead and create this furnace, which I'm not sure. Wait a minute. I think the furnace needs to go inside for like an extra resource or something. I saw a message come up a minute ago. Let me check real quick. Let me see where it would say that. It smells materials to create new resources. We know that. But there was something that I got just a minute ago. Whenever it unlocked, it said if you put it inside, you'd get more resources or something. But this is kind of huge to go in here. But we're going to try it though. It doesn't really make sense for it to go inside, but whatever. Okay, now we can make some glass from sand and wood. I guess we can put windows on the house. Finally. Light bulb, natural source of light. Well, that kind of gives that away. So yeah, we can make those. Silver bar, we have silver. We don't have coal though. Red lens, a pinpoint energy focus. Okay, not sure what that's for. We can go ahead and make some glass. Yeah, let's make 5. No, I guess that's making 1, never mind. So that's a minute and a half on that. Bronze bars, we can go ahead and, you know what, let's just go ahead and make 20 of them because we're going to need these a lot for all of our upgrades. So that's okay. And our queue is full. Okay, so you can only make so many things at a time, obviously. So I think we should go ahead and move our bed and put another furnace in here if we're able to. Okay, the bed is down, everything's relocated. Yeah, I guess we can move this too. I mean, I don't really think we're gonna be using much of it, but I'll just keep it out anyway. Why not? Go behind this door, maybe. That'll work. Okay, we got our first piece of glass. Let's see what we unlocked. Okay, now we've unlocked bottles. Okay, that sounds great. Maybe we can put something adult to drink in it. Okay, I'm gonna went ahead and made 3 furnaces. Just because, I mean, why not? Let's go ahead and see if we can get as much of this stuff sort of to be crafted as possible. We can make one of these red lenses. If nothing else, hopefully to unlock a new recipe. We'll see how that goes. And we can't make the silver because we need coal. A light bulb we can make in a moment. I'm growing a lot of those things. I went ahead and processed every one of the plants that I extracted to turn them directly into seeds, so we can try to get the harvest of those quickly. Okay, the care root, high yield, awesome. So that's good. Go ahead and collect those. So while we're waiting on random things to happen, I'm gonna run up here to this little ledge up there, that little tree and whatever else. Maybe there's a little, I don't know, part of the storyline or whatever to go up there, because it looks like it would be a nice little vista if nothing else. So it looks like it might be a bit of a challenge to get up here, but let's see if we can do it. Well, we might be able to kind of parkour our way up here. If we can manage to land a little bit higher up, we should be able to get up there. Okay, I was able to come over here and jump on this, so hopefully we can do that, use it as a platform. but it looks pretty steep going even farther up. So that might be a bit of a trick, but we'll certainly give it a try. We can do this more casual slope here. Yep, maybe. Yeah, there we go. Cool. We got up here and it looks like there might just be trees up here, but I'm hoping there's something over here in the back for this weird looking tree over here. I'm not really sure what it's for. Okay. Water watcher tree. Can't do anything with it. These little things on here. Oh, can't get those off. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Well, that, we all saw that coming. A little light on my feet here. Spike saw required. Okay, wait a minute. Well, it says it's required. Let's see what we can do with it. Oh my God. I'm damaging this tree. I don't really know if I want to hurt this tree. Let me save. I just want to go ahead and save. And in case something crazy happens, I can reload, hopefully. Because I don't really want to. Well, I mean, we're going to destroy the tree. We already know that. But I'm just curious if it's going to give us something that we need. Then again, are there other ones around here? Yeah, there's one over there, I think. Maybe. I guess they're all over the place. So yeah, I don't want to just destroy this one. It actually is cool. No sense in doing that. Unless we absolutely have to. Let's see if we can make it to this rock. Yeah! Well, I broke my ankle, but we made it over here. I guess I should go repair. And I really need to be more careful with my mech because it actually is fairly expensive to repair at the moment. But I'm gonna go over here. Where was that other pink tree? There's some over there. I'm gonna go check them out. See what that's all about. And on my way over there, I'm gonna go ahead and farm a lot of this copper here. Go ahead and repair my mech to 100%. This shouldn't be too difficult. And with that additional resource gain right now, it actually has been pretty good. I've been getting it fairly often. It procs a lot, which is nice. Yeah, I just got 14 pieces of copper right there. That's pretty sweet. So the harvesting is a lot faster than it was. So that is very, very nice. Yeah, I just picked up 26 pieces of copper from that last node over there. That was actually quite impressive. That's the most I've ever seen from one node. Okay, I'm gonna go over here, collect this copper. I might as well. Our inventory now is 350, so we can carry a significant amount more. Those upgrades really went a long way. And you know, that was only level 1. We're gonna end up getting more and more level upgrades. I don't know how many levels there are. At least 2. We know that already. But yeah, so we should be able to start collecting quite a lot of stuff and venture out for much longer at a time. I just made 40 repair kits and I still have 62 copper left. So yeah, that little expedition that I've done since leaving the base, I've only ran just this direction and I was able to collect a significant amount of copper, which was really cool. So now I can go ahead and upgrade our dude with no problem and no worries. Again, it's gonna take a lot, but I guess that's why copper is so abundant, because it only takes copper and stone to make the assembler and then just copper to make the repair kits. But I do hope that there's gonna be another version of the repair kit. There should be, because it does take a bit to repair them, more in time than anything else. Yeah, so it took 18 repair kits to repair this guy. Okay, how am I gonna be able to get up here without damaging myself? Let's see if we can parkour over here. This is gonna be a trick. Oh, well, at least I didn't hurt myself. Maybe I'm gonna have to come down from the top. Wait a minute. I know this spot. Isn't this where I came down before? I think it is. Let me check the map. Yes, we have been here before. This is where I fell over and down and around. Okay, so let's go around. I'm gonna harvest this tree. I just want to see what the purpose of it is. Well, we've made it back to where our ship landed, and we landed way up there. So this is kind of interesting to look at this from a different point of view now that we've experienced more and leveled up. And we're a lot faster now. That's alone worth all of it. I think there was something I was missing up here, if I'm not mistaken. I was trying to get it whenever I fell off the cliff. Hopefully I can get this tree the first time, because if not, it might be something we have to wait on. I don't want to spend 2 or 3 in-game days running around trying to get a tree. Where is the tree? Okay, it's over here. There's 2 of them. Okay, that was the thing I was trying to get before. I'm gonna get my dude. He's a lot easier to maneuver anyway. Okay, I've gotten 17 of those artifacts, which is good, I guess. So yeah, it looks like I'm just gonna have to jump down there on top of the tree, because I can't reach either one of them. I might be able to reach that one from that rock right there, but since we're up here, I'm gonna go ahead and try this. See if I can land on it. Wish me luck. Okay, so the last time we were here, I ended up sliding down from right over there. Okay, dude, calm down. Get your bearings. Oh, he's just like sliding all over the place. No. Really? Oh, okay. That worked out. That was a lot better than I thought. I forgot that this is where I landed the first time. So let's see what happens. It's going to take forever to take this tree out. And thankfully there's 2 here. So, you know, I'm not for ruining the environment just for fun, but considering this is something you can harvest, I think we should at least attempt it. It might give us some significant upgrade potential or whatever. Okay, just a few more hits and we've got it. Okay. Wow. It dropped a lot of resources, which I didn't manage to collect any of them. What did we collect? It was just hardwood? Well, that wasn't worth it. Let me see. Yeah, we didn't collect anything that was worth it. It was just hardwood. That was kind of a waste. And we didn't even get a spore to replant one. That kind of stinks. Well, note to self. Definitely not worth destroying one of the prettiest plants on the planet. Yeah, I was kind of hoping for something better than that. Or at least a message calling me a total savage. That would have checked out too. Ugh, that looks terrible now. Sorry. So those watered areas with the pink trees are just really pretty. They did a really nice job with making this like just such a beautiful and lush environment. And that waterfall's cool. Maybe we should have put our farm over there so we have a better view. Well, now that I've built it, destroyed it, and built it 2 or 3 times, I think we're gonna pretty much stay here. I just picked up the bronze and we were able to unlock the gold post, which I don't know why we would need a gold post, but you know, okay. I guess there's different options for that. That's kind of interesting. So yeah, we're gonna go. And now that I think about it, like, what did we need that for? The frames. We need to make some frames so we can get our next shipment going. So let's see here. We need to make some of these. Okay. It takes 5. Man, I know we needed 2. We're going to need like probably 5 or 6 of them, but let's make 2 for now because I know that's 2 of the items that we can go ahead and ship out, I believe. Either way, we're going to need them in a minute. So this one we can get, yeah, both of these we can send on. Well, I guess one of them. We're a bit short on the other one, but that's okay. I think tomorrow we will have enough for the berries shipment. So that's good. I don't recall how many more we need for our next upgrade. I think 2 more. Okay, but this is on its way. That was fairly expensive. So we know that they're going to get progressively more and more expensive. That's not a surprise, but at least we've got a 3 power increase, which is nice. Let's go ahead and load up all these berries that we've got. So I think we're going to be able to take care of this tomorrow. Yeah, anything else? We've only got 6. No. Nope. We're a bit short on all this. Well, I guess we can do the mutated rabbage. Let's go make one more bronze frame. Stop by the outhouse. Yep. Okay, and before we send this off, let's make sure to check what it's going to take for our next upgrade. We need 4 more. Ugh. Jeez. Okay, the care root we might be able to do pretty soon as well. Okay. Well, that's on its way, so we need 2 more for our next upgrade. And that's going to be exciting. All the little upgrades are great. So I'm processing all of our care root we currently have to get as many seeds as we can. So hopefully we can get a full harvest. Because I believe a full harvest is 120 spots. Yes, it's 120. It's 20 deep and 6 wide. So for some reason I thought my math was wrong. I'm like, what? So yeah, hopefully we can get that rolling. And eventually we're going to have 120 spots everywhere. So why there's a line here is I need to remove some of these garden spots once this is grown. And this is going to take, I think, another 2 days. So, and then I can clean up all that and it'll all be even. So I'm going to go ahead and take a little nappy poo, get some buffs, well, at least the keen eye buff. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what we need to get these. I guess they unlock as we go. Oh man, did I forget to water? No, I did water that. I could swear I did. So that didn't grow at all. That's unfortunate. I need to water these now so we don't miss another harvest because that kind of hurts. I could swear I watered those though. I'm gonna go ahead and plant an entire harvest of the ravage seeds. We've got plenty of seeds to do so. So we can go ahead and wrap up that next quest. Hopefully we can get some of these mutated ones in here too. I'm sure in the end game we'll end up having like probably an entire field of this kind of stuff. But I've been slowly building our stockpile of seeds. So I'll usually like harvest an entire crop and then turn that entire crop into seeds because, you know, it's 2 for 1. And then we can start switching them out. That's one of the reasons why I went ahead and made such large fields now. So we can try to keep ahead of that. And don't forget to water. Don't forget to get water. But yeah, it actually does work pretty well to just stand in the water and do it. That was, I think, a really good idea. And believe it or not, I did not look it up on Google. I came up with this one on my own. which is kind of obvious and quite frankly. Yeah, so we are going through fuel so much faster than we were at the beginning of the game. So I think those upgrades, I mean, obviously it says that it takes more fuel, but it drains the fuel a lot faster too. So something I need to keep an eye on. And now we know you can make fuel out of pretty much anything and for a reason. I am going to try this loadout 2. I went ahead and loaded it with just the farm equipment stuff. And as you can see, we've got 35 power limit now, which is quite a big increase from what we've had. So the harvester, I don't know if there's going to be anything we could add on it to it right now. I mean, we don't need armor on this while we were harvesting stuff in our own safe garden. So let's just go ahead and go to the harvester, see how this works out. Since we've got pretty much everything to harvest, this should be a pretty big increase, but it's actually pretty darn decent. Lower. Oh, this is cool. I don't know if this is faster because that sweep is really quick and I can't speed this up. So, okay. I'm sure there is a way to speed this up though, eventually. But yeah, I don't know if this is faster than doing it with the arm. I'm gonna test it real quick because that took what seemed like a long time, quite frankly. Let's see. Because this, you can actually just walk down one aisle and get the entire thing. Yeah, this is significantly faster. So maybe eventually when that's upgraded, it might be better. But as of now, this is definitely the way to go. Is it ready for harvest? I don't even know. This is for sure. It doesn't look like it's ready for harvest, but maybe it is. No. Why is that taking so long? Screw it. I'm gonna move this stuff. If this takes this long, I'm gonna move it down the row because I want some faster growing stuff closer to the house. Man, that's insane. Like, how did these things that I just picked up grow faster than those? But whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and fix this last field here. I do like how this works. It's kind of cool. And if you've ever driven a tractor, that's like just the basic mechanism and how it turns and everything else. I think they captured that spirit pretty well. And you just take it up and there you go. This part is way faster than doing it by hand, obviously, but like significantly so. As in, this upgrade is absolutely worth it. The other one, I'm not really quite convinced that it is. Anyway, let me go ahead and replant some stuff and get back to normal, and we're gonna go do a little adventure. I was in the process of watering all the fields before I planted, and I did not realize that I had just ran out of fuel. So we've got the plant oil in. For the first time, we've never used it, and I can see why, because that does not last very long at all. So, whatever. We're gonna go ahead and finish this one field and go look for some more energy source, because that goes quick. I guess there's some over there, but our mech is just eating fuel these days. Oh good, there's 2 of them over here. Over encumbered with the fuel I just picked up. Well, with as fast as we're using it, we won't be over encumbered for long. Yeah, this should, I don't know how it switches the fuel. Oh, here comes our well friend. Should get another egg soon, hopefully, if it's in a reasonable area. And luckily our resource gathering is ×2. So we are getting quite a few of these little things, I believe, or at least the chance of getting that. I guess that was a no. It was not double. Well, I don't see it fall anywhere. It's probably going to be way over there. That's okay. I was hoping it was going to be going in an area we haven't been to yet. Oh yeah, luckily the egg's not that far away. So we'll go collect that in just a second. And I'm just curious. We really haven't explored that area, so we will go over there. Yeah, that's a good idea. We haven't gone very far over there. I thought we had, but looking at it, we really haven't. That's cool. So we can go get that egg and explore that area a little bit. Okay, I've planted everything we can for the moment. We're gonna run over and get that egg and continue on to see what else is over there in that area. Hopefully we can get quite a few of these energy rocks on the way, because I have not noticed any way to like conserve energy or get like energy efficiency upgrades or anything. It might come down the road, but we are running through energy these days. So yeah, this is that new area, which is closer to that little area of water, that body of water that is so cool looking. I don't really see anything else over here though. There's some copper, but I don't see anything else. But this is probably, since it's so centrally located on the map, this is probably much like the area that we're in currently. So in the fringes over there, there should be some better materials. Well, that's cool. That little, I don't even know what the hell you'd call this thing. Little goat cow thing was up on that cliff. Okay, there's a lot of these things over here. Well, I'm kind of thinking we should go up into that area. It looks like a lot of copper from here, but usually up in those areas with, you know, the mountainous regions and such, there's a lot of ore and items like that. Man, that's a lot. That's a big water area over there. It's like a little ocean. I guess that's one way to tell you that you're at the end of the map. Might as well just run over here just to see what's over here. And luckily it's raining, so I'm hoping it's going to be like the last time we went on a long adventure, that it rains for multiple days. So we don't have to worry about watering our crops when we get back and they're all watered. That would be most ideal. Okay, so there's some nodes over there and over here, and these look silverish. Oh, this is nickel. Thank goodness. We need that too. You know, and it's funny, if we would have chosen to make our farm right there, we would have been right next to nickel, which is, you know, I guess not in-game item, but it's definitely up there. Thankfully, it doesn't take a whole lot of nickel for the upgrades we need, but it's just not that common. But luckily, we found a little bit of it. Yeah, I guess we can just go ahead and run around to the back side of this. It looks like there's a natural ridge over here. So we'll do that, and then we might have to come back around and come up, but you know, that's okay. It looks like we could do that from the back side as well. Coming back around. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get the copper too. I mean, it's right here. If we have to drop something, then we will. Well, this is ominous. I guess we go this way. Kind of cool. Oh, and one thing that I did find out from the provider, oh good, care root, is you do move faster if you're on paths. So if you make paths at your little base or whatever else, you will move much faster on them. And yeah, I guess that does check out. I noticed the speed up and speed down. I don't know if that was considered a path, but it seemed like I sped up. Oh man, every now and then my mouse will, I need to adjust the sensitivity on that. My mouse will move the mouse wheel will move and it changes my weapon. Well, this area is quite congested. I don't really see anything that's like super crazy. I mean, I'm just picking this stuff up. I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty sure we're going to be over encumbered, you know, right when we get to the sweet spot of really cool stuff. Oh, nope. Go away, fella. But since they're harvesting all this stuff for us, might as well get it, because we can use this grass to, you know, make seeds and different stuff like that. And there's other items too that we can use with it. I can't remember what it was, but ooh, look at you being hidden right there. Yeah, other than that little water plant over there and right here, I don't really see anything that's of major interest, but it's so overgrown, it'd be kind of difficult to see anything. Okay, here's a little opening. And anytime we've seen openings so far, there's been, you know, some kind of vegetation that we need to collect. Let's check the map. Yeah, well, we're going the right direction. There's a little pink area here. That's just one of those little trees next to the water. Okay. Yeah, that totally makes sense. I don't really see anything else. I think we can come over here. And I'm trying not to run because I'm notorious for sprinting directly into a tree, which does a significant amount of damage. Oh, wait. Something over here. We'll open area. Yeah, some more carrots. And the carrots are definitely worth stopping to pick up. I'm waiting for all these little creatures, these little like kangaroo rat things, to start rebelling against me once they realizes that they can take me with greater numbers. It's all over for me. Yep, just sprained my ankle. Okay, what is this? This looks like it's, oh, K-root. Okay, K-root, whatever. Car-oot. There we go. That's it. That's the official name. Well, luckily there's a little path up here. Okay, good. Yeah, at least we've got something to write home about. Some nickel. So far, this is the largest grouping of nickel that we've seen. I'm expecting this nickel to like blow up and go over to there, to the deep water. I'm surprised it didn't, but we're not done yet. Well, we found another one of these little things here. This might be the, I don't know, the home of these little rat scallions. Yeah, I can't feed them anything. Well, let me try. I don't have anything to feed. Clearly says that. It's the second time I've done that. But it did tell me to go build a fodder machine, so I guess we need to do that so we can start feeding these animals. You never know. Maybe they'll give us something. They'll poop in our hands for fertilizer. Who the heck knows? Yeah, so far we've gotten 52 nickel. That's pretty darn good. That's a nice haul. Let's see. Now we need to keep going this direction. I don't know if we need to go up or down. Eventually we need to go up. Yeah, it looks like we went up too close or too quick. Maybe. I do appreciate that there's a lot of these little raphelite rocks around. So you don't have to worry about energy too much unless you're just clearly not paying attention like I was earlier. Wow, that's pretty high up there. That's where we're trying to get to. Hopefully I don't launch myself off of it. I'm prone for doing that, and I don't know how it happens so often. You'd think it was like making it up, but I'm genuinely not. It's just one of those things. I'm like, I'm gonna stay 50 feet away from this, and then some buffalo hits me from behind and knocks me off. Okay, well, other than the nickel, there's not really much over in this area from what I can tell. Oh my God, Jesus. Man, those things scare the hell out of me when they sneak up on me. Thank you, I guess. Over encumbered by grass. Nice. Well, let's see what we can get rid of. Clearly grass. And that's 15 pounds. Oh no, I must not have done my, oh man. I didn't go back to, oh, that was such a stupid mistake. I did not go back to my other loadout, which had my carry weight increased. Man, I need to go ahead and make sure that all the loadouts have at least an increased carry weight. Jeez, that kind of sucks. Luckily, I'm only overweight by 3.5 pounds, 3.8 pounds. So that should be fairly easy to do. Oh, jeez. It's funny because sometimes whenever you try to dump this stuff off, it immediately goes back into your inventory. Like, would you stop? I'm trying to get away from you. Yep. Go away. There we go. You have to fly away from it to get away from it. Okay. Well, I want to go up there, but I do not want to go up there without the increased carry weight. So I'm going to go ahead and teleport back before the end of the day so we can have one for tomorrow. Would you stop it? Come on. Yes. Okay, let me correct this error. Okay, so I have fixed the loadout issue. And, well, you know, the good thing, too, is now we just have to run up to that since we pretty much came all the way right back around of it. So that's not too terrible. So yeah, we're going up there. So let's run over there. And the good thing is I ended up getting like almost 60 nickel. So that whole run was totally worth it. And one nice thing about it being dark is you can see those energy crystals from a good distance away, which is nice because I need some. There's a little collection of them right here. Ask and you shall receive. It's funny, whenever you're sprinting, your mech does not stop or turn the way that you'd expect him to. It's kind of like a little bit of a glide. Kind of funny. That looks like a blue whale or a humpback whale, whichever. Pick a whale. Well, we actually got over here pretty quick. That's good. Yeah, it probably took us maybe 45 seconds to get over here, a minute. So I guess this sprint goes a lot faster than I was expecting. I'm looking forward to the next upgrade where we have wheels that we can, you know, drive around. You actually transform into an actual vehicle. Okay, that's just copper. Mainly just copper. Something up. No, that's a plant. Okay, the day cycle is about to start over. I have an idea. Kill yourself. Kind of surprising that the tree doesn't catch on fire. Large green tree. I don't think we've collected one of these yet. Wow, that thing just blew up. Here, have all my bark. Okay, day 41. We are just blowing through the calendar here. Not really a surprise. Well, one benefit of going through the calendar so quickly is the reset for the teleport comes back fairly often, which is nice. Do a little bit of exploring and you're good to go. So I do want to get up here kind of, wow, I guess we missed that completely. You know, that tall thing right there? So this is just a little kind of a valley. I didn't see a way to get up there at all. You know, a reasonable way other than, you know, trying to parkour your way up there in a mech that, you know, trips over its own feet. Maybe it's over here? I don't really know. Yeah, that checks out. What? Jeez, really? Why don't you look right there? That's hilarious. Oh, wait. No, that is not a way up there. Oh, jeez. Man, get away. Luckily, they're not too hard to bat away. There's a blue plant over there. I guess that's a blue crystal. We haven't gotten one of those yet. And if I keep flying around like that, we won't. Okay. Yeah, blue dye, excuse me. Okay, that's unlocked a blue flower bed. How exciting. So I'm curious how we're gonna get up here. There's a walkway right there. We can see that. Maybe we walk all the way from the other end. Of course, now that we're over here, that would make sense. Okay, there's some blue dye over there as well. At least we know where it is. South central of the map. This game is fun. I enjoy it. But I think I would actually prefer if it had more like combat or like enemies that were more aggressive. And with that, give me like a, you know, high-powered weapon, you know, an actual gun, pew pew. And this could be kind of engaging, you know, not just farming. You have to like go out and risk life and limb to find things. You know what? I was already over here and I don't see a way up there, but that ridge leads, it looks like it leads all the way around there. Am I missing something? There's no way I can jump up there. Nope. Wait. Let's see. I'm gonna have to at least try. No way. Oh! Yeah, because Twinkle Toes here will fall on a dime. I am happy with that upgraded jetpack thing that I got for, what, 60% longer or something like that. Well, clearly there's something up there. Those ruins and everything else. And that's where the question marks are, I believe. Oh, no, they're south of us. Oh, wow. We have to go all the way over here And that's deep water. What? We have to go all the way around? You're kidding. Well, I guess it's not awful, but oof. I mean, we haven't really opened much of this map at all now that I'm thinking about it. I've said that it's not that big of a map, but it's big enough, especially when you have to run there. Well, I think we've reached the edge of this map. Excuse me, not the edge of the map, but this area where we can traverse around this, because I think we've already run around this unless I have missed something, which is entirely possible. Like right here, maybe? I don't see that we can really get much farther than here. Let's try. I'm sorry. Did I miss that completely? That literal walkway right there? Let me see. I may have. I don't remember walking up here. Oh, geez. That's hysterical. Oh, well, here's the red dye. Cool. We already have that one. Thought we had the yellow one. That one didn't light up for some reason. No, it's right here. Let's go ahead and get it. I mean, why not? It's silly not to. We might need it for something. Our new cape. No capes. Spire over in the distance, standing out like a sore thumb. Okay, well, we've come across or come up to the ancient ruin kind of things. Whatever these things are. It's technology, architecture. So we should be having a vista here soon. Oh, well, look at this. This door is open, and I don't see a source of water because it looks like there's going to be some of this stuff in there. Let's go ahead and get this. Okay, come on, button, work. What is going on here? Okay, analyze. We got number 17. There's another one up here. Yeah, I have not seen a water source around. Oh my God, no. Wow, that guy would have killed me 100% if I was closer to him. That's kind of shocking and not surprising. I don't even know where he came from. Okay, analyze another one. It's number 19 of how many? I have no idea. Okay, so this noxious slime here is actually making noise. Like it's not moving. Well, it's jiggling or whatever, but it's not moving towards us, is my point. Okay, so yeah, oh no, I don't have my weapon. Oh, jeez, thank God I avoided him. It's like they're becoming more aggressive coming towards me. I just need to come over here and see if there's any water. I think there's water down here, and there's gotta be some, like a water plant or something in here. That, or we're just not gonna be able to go very far. Or it's not that big, let's just figure it out. How about that? Because so far I don't know if there's anything in here other than this glowing thing. Oh, it's just a point of interest. Okay, you inspect the tubes. Clearly they were the remains of an experiment. It looks like this entire facility was dedicated to some kind of plant research. Fantastic. Oh my God, I'm about to fall off this. How do I get in this precarious situations? Oh, look at that. A little bit of a hidden thing back here. Analyze. Well, that's number 20. So we've gotten 1 of 10 so far in this ancient ruin. Okay, so let's go ahead and scope this out. There's one up there. I guess I have to get mini-me to get up here and jump over. I'm surprised he made that jump with those short little legs and that very large caboose. Okay, I don't see any that are kind of like hidden on this tree or anything. Well, this looks inviting. That's definitely deep water. There's one of the artifacts over there. Let's see. Just spray. Oh, wait a minute. Is that water? When it looks like water. But is it actual water? Yes, it is. Well, that's good. Awesome. That's going to simplify our efforts quite a bit. And the good thing is we can get some of this noxious slime or whatever it's called. Well, I am glad that I got that upgrade for the water hose or whatever it's called, so we can get water from farther away. That has already paid off. Well, other than the noxious slime in here, there's not really much more in here so far. There's quite a few of these little things sitting around, of course, but I don't see... Yeah, okay. So I'm just gonna have to use this little dude and come over here, jump through the window. And there's 2 more over here. Get these things, and there's a little area in the back that my little dude has to go through. I can't take the mech. Oh great, I'm stuck. Really? Oh, I was about to say no. That is not cool. So there's a game that I'm not going to name its name. Something Wood, that I started playing it, and I was probably not even 5 minutes into the game. And all of a sudden, I can no longer move. I am stuck between, at the very opening of the game, within the first few minutes, the first little village you go into, and I'm stuck between a barrel and a tent pole, and I cannot get out of it. So I start trying to dance on the pole. No one tips. So I just stopped playing it immediately. I'm like, and it was a full release game, and I was so disappointed because I was looking forward to it for so long. And I'm like, well, if this is the best they can do in the starter area, I wasn't really in the mood for that. So good times. Okay. I think this is the last one. I think. Oh no, I've only got 7 of them. I was about to say that seemed pretty quick. Okay, we've got 8 of these now. I'm clearly missing something obvious, or maybe not so obvious. I need to remember that this guy cannot jump from very high distances. Well, I'm gonna have to look under all these little nooks and crannies. Oh, there's one right there, actually. How do you get over here? Oh, from here. Okay, we've got one more to find. Hopefully it's right in our face when we're walking out, like this one was, quite frankly. Hello? Hello? You know, one thing I might have missed in like the lore of this game is why they chose this planet. Like, did they know people were living on it before and they all disappeared, or what? Kind of makes you wonder. There's another, nope. Kind of looked like it was in the water for a minute. I'm like, well, there's no way. You can't swim. But then it made me immediately think, is that an upgrade? I have no idea. Another POI says, you look into the murky depths of the flooded facility. There's no telling what other experiments may have been conducted down there, and you're suddenly not too eager to find out. Well, I can't find out anyway. I can't swim. So maybe that is an upgrade. I'm not sure. That or it's just one of those, ooh, so scary. Well, you know, this last lore could very well be right outside the door, the front door. But I doubt it because, oh my God, it's right there. How did I miss that? Did I, really? Really? That's just weird. But anyway, we got the 10th one. I mean, oh my God, how could, whatever. Okay, let's get out of here. I think well, you know, let's take a left. Let's check the map real quick. What I wanted to do was make it back to the farm by the time the night was over to be able to water everything, but I won't have the time to do it anyway. So let's just continue to explore. We've lost a day of growth, and that's okay. There are worse things. Well, we have cleaned 2% of this biome, which is kind of crazy to think about with how like densely, I was gonna say populated, but that's not the correct word, how lush it is. And we've only got 2%. Well, here's some more lore over here. I don't know why I just jumped out to do this. It's weird. I do like this area though. This is really cool. Very creative. I'm wondering, I'm like, is there anything excited up here? There's a little path. We're gonna go all the way over here to these trees that I'm not going to damage. It is interesting though how often the paths lead to those pink trees. In the end, let's just go ahead and call it, those pink trees are the ones that have, you know, destroyed the prior population of this planet. They're pretty, but they killed everyone. I got $5 on that. Well, other than a little bit of copper and these pink trees, I don't really see anything over here. Ooh, Jesus. Fell off. It's one of those little power slides that this thing does. Yeah, some berries over there, some fart bags, and that's pretty much it. I don't see anything else, anything of interest, which is unfortunate. Like, again, this is kind of very much the center of the map, so all right. Well, at least we're opening up some of that map. That's a good thing. I don't think we found anything that we needed. We needed some tin, and I think there's some tin right up here. Oh, let's empty my bags first. Yeah, I definitely do not have enough time to even consider watering, but that's okay. Okay, I ran back up where these tracks were, and luckily I was correct in my recollection of where some tin is. Which is good, because we're gonna need some. I'm gonna continue to run up here and collect this, and then, oh my God, really? Just bury myself into a rock in a hard place. How am I gonna flip this thing out of here? I mean, it's just gonna, it would be amazing if it kept tumbling on me and then kill me, because, you know, it just keeps falling on me. My God. I mean, it looks like it's drunk. That's hilarious. Are you gonna be okay, buddy? Come on. Let's do this. Okay, there's not much, there's no collision in that little thing. Oh my, are you kidding me? No way. And now an avalanche? You can't make this up. Wow, that's hilarious. Is that one gonna hit me? That would have been just perfect. Oh wow, that was just too funny. Is there another one coming? Oh, they're coming from down there, okay. Can you please just get up there? Wow, stop messing around. That was so funny. Like the trifecta of just dumbassery. Okay, go ahead and get this iron too, and then we'll run up this hill. It's like, you know, this boulder is going by so slow, I could swear it's sitting there, you know, side-eyeing me like, next time, MFer, next time. Yeah, possibly. I don't think we've actually ventured over here. We've just come back, you know, through this little train track thing. And I don't think we've ever been over here. If we have, I mean, no, we definitely haven't. I don't recall any of this. Kind of cool though. Oh, hey, we're good. Good. At least it's not a complete waste of time. We've got some tin. I think that's all that is over here is tin. And we'll go ahead and run up here to the top of this. I mean, this area of the map is unlocked, but we might have just gone right around it. So I do not recall ever coming up here. But they've got some energy stones, and I'll go ahead and collect those. I mean, that's certainly worth my time. And every now and then I push the mouse button and nothing's happening. There's quite a few of these refillerites up here. You know, one thing I don't think I've ever tried. Come on, bounce over to your friend and blow him up and blow the rocks up. It does blow the rocks up. Cool. And it blew his friend up. Nice. Yeah, I hadn't tried that before. That was cool. What is this? Oh, chromaze. This is new. Okay. It's corn. Cool. Rainbow corn. So that makes fodder. Okay, so we're gonna have to definitely harvest those seeds when we get back. I don't see any anywhere else. Well, they were in a dirt pile or a cleared area, which now that I think about it, a lot of these things are. Well, I think we've reached the end of the internet with this one. Let's not fall off, because that's the thing. You can actually trip and just keep rolling, and you could roll right off this cliff, which would be quite hysterical. Hey, wait a minute. Trying to see how accurate this is. Yeah, really? Does that tree cover the entire house? I'm trying to see the house from here. Oh, we're not going to. It's just not in generating. Okay. Well, this is, ooh, stop. My God. I'm trying not to be a complete jack, but this is actually a good place to take a photo. And I am glad that there's a photo mode. Look at this. That's kind of cool. So you're probably going to recognize this shot, or one of them. Okay, so we're going to head back to the ranch, the Dusty Trail, or whatever you want to call this, to do whatever we were doing with this tin. I don't remember what we were collecting it for. We only got 11 of it. That's kind of terrible. You know, let me throw this corn in here. Start processing these seeds. I mean, it does take a while for whenever you first start this to start, like, you know, processing all these seeds and, you know, build a surplus of those and then just go through and, you know, start getting everything. But the good thing about how these are all stacked up or positioned, you can literally run right through them and collect all the seeds that you've been harvesting. So that's actually a pretty good thing. How did I miss 3 spots? Jeez. 4. There we go. So that's pretty good. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, we were trying to send something on. So we have this. We need a polyberry and something else that was kind of basic. Chromaze. Okay. These can possibly go after the harvest. There's 1,000 wheat. Man, this is getting bigger and bigger like crazy. Hopefully we can unlock some of these others soon so we can, oh, that's, okay, mutated carrot. And this is mutated chromaze. We haven't discovered this one yet or any of these. So, okay, once we do that, then we can possibly level up a little bit easier because they started with like 25 or something like that, if I remember correctly. But the next one will give us, oh, the merchant landing. That's one of the things I've been looking forward to. All tool range. Oh, this is nice. Fuel efficiency. Here we go. Thruster strength and lock on targets. Cool. It's not bad. Okay, and then we get more upgrades for our entire thing. The hot rod engine. That will be nice. Seed extractor 2. I'm hoping that's going to be faster because, man, that current one's slow. Very cool. So we need 3 more deliveries to make that happen. Okay, well, I would say that this is probably a decent place for us to end this episode. I don't know if this one is going to be very long by the time it's edited, but between episodes, I'm going to continue to grind and get some more product to go ahead and get these last 3 little missions completed. With 1,000 wheat especially, we could easily make the frames, and we will go ahead and upgrade to the next tier in the next episode, at the beginning of the next episode, so we can continue to march forward with feeding all these colonies. And it's just amazing. I think these planets are getting closer and closer. So maybe we are all going to be part of the same planet in the end. As always, thanks so much for joining me today. I hope to see you guys in the next one.